Okay, hello everybody, my name is Jeremy Tan, Forett Project IC. So today we were just at Forett Show Flat and we got to see the show flat for the first time. So what I can share with you is this: you are in for a treat. You and your buyers are in for a treat because the development itself is designed and specified like a core central region project, but pricing wise, we are priced like an RCR City Fringe project, and that is a leasehold pricing. Forett is a freehold development at leasehold prices. So that is why I think this is something that's very interesting. In terms of Forett itself, we are actually sitting on 360,000 square feet of land. 360,000 square feet of land is the shape of Singapore. And what sets Forett apart amongst all the different new launches in Singapore is this: size, elevation, tenure. These three things set Forett apart. So what am I talking about? In terms of size, 360,000 square feet of land. 360,000 square feet of land in Singapore right now typically yields about 1,400 units. But at Forett, we only have 633 units. So if your buyer is looking for something that is low rise, low density, but on a large piece of land, then Forett at Bukit Timah could be the choice for them. Another thing I want to point out is this: we have a large frontage, a long frontage of more than 300 meters, and that is something that is quite rare because in Singapore, most of the landmark projects, for example, Interlace or Reflection in Keppel Bay, am I right to say they actually have got a very long frontage as well? And that is what we have at Forett at Bukit Timah. Second thing is our elevation. So Forett at Bukit Timah is on a 1.4 plot ratio. And if you're familiar, 1.4 plot ratio maximum you can go is actually 5 stories. But for Forett, what is different is that we have our 5-story blocks over here, and we also have 9-story blocks over here. Why? Because the former Good Luck Garden actually also had 9-story blocks. So we are located on a crest at the Beauty World area, on a slightly elevated ground, and with our higher floor units, right, we actually get overviews of the entire estate. Right? Finally, tenure. This is a freehold development. So if you're a buyer who die need freehold, then Forett will be the choice for them. So right, this is the three things that actually set Forett apart. Right, I'll be sharing with you next our Beauty World vicinity, what we have in our vicinity. Beauty World itself is a low-rise private enclave. So if you notice, the areas in green, these are actually our landed clusters. In pink, these are our private clusters. The one and only HDB cluster is over here. It's actually the Toei estate. And for this estate, right, HDB flats can also be more than $1 million, even though they are not so new, right? So that is the Beauty World area in a nutshell. We are also surrounded by greenery and nature, right? So very rarely you can have something that is so close to the MRT, about 8 minutes walk, and we also have greenery, we also have nature. And greenery and nature is what I'm going to be talking about next. In this area, we have a mega transformation coming up. It is what I call the GIC transformation. Are you familiar with GIC? Right, for GIC, what do I mean by GIC? G, greenery. I, infrastructure. C, commercial space. Right, so in terms of greenery, we have the upcoming rail corridor. This is something that's already in progress. It will be done in 2021, 2022. It is a redevelopment of the former railway tracks starting from Cantonment, ending in Woodlands, and at the heart, at the center of it, am I right to say it is actually our Bukit Timah railway station? And for us, Forett is just 10 to 15 minutes walk to this railway station. We are at the heart of this transformation. Right? In terms of infrastructure, this is what we have all been waiting for. 30th June, this plot was launched for sale. It will be sold probably, it will be awarded probably about 9 months' time in March, right? And after that, the redevelopment of this will take place, right? So completion time will be around the 2025 range, right? For the integrated transport hub, what is this? it is MRT station plus shopping mall plus bus interchange plus residential developments on top. Imagine what that will do for property prices in this area, right? And this is something that's been confirmed. This is something that is coming up, right? Next, I'll touch on the commercial element. Next, I'll touch on something that's a bit more under the radar, which is what I call the Cross Island Line. So the Cross Island Line itself, if you remember last year, Cross Island Line was announced part of the way from Changi all the way through to Bright Hill. Then they stopped over there because they were deciding whether to go through MacRitchie or cut one round around it. Right, so now they have decided to go through MacRitchie, and there will be a Bukit Timah intersection. So why I'm talking about this right now is this. Because last year, do you remember that there was a boom in properties in the Serangoon and Hougang area? Right, that happened after the Cross Island Line is announced. Next, coming up, Bukit Timah intersection. Where it is, we don't know yet. Right, but that is something that is coming up. And the way I see it, there are only two possible locations. Right, either it is at Beauty World, right, where the integrated transport hub is. Right, so if it happens there, am I right to say that is 2 times the transformation? Right, a bigger transformation lah. Right, and if it happens maybe one stop down at King Albert Park where there's a bit of land available, right, then it's double. You both sides also have transformation. So either way, the way I see it, you are a winner, because if it happens at Beauty World, it's a bigger transformation. And if it happens at King Albert Park, then it's 2. It's a little bit like Jurong East and Clementi, Orchard Road and Somerset, right? If one benefits, the other one, next door neighbor, also gets to tap on this. Right, so for the commercial space, we are actually sitting on 33,000 square meters of land. In terms of size, this is similar to our Jurong Point, Jurong Point 2, as well as Clementi Mall. Right, so for developments that are near integrated transport hub, how does it benefit? So let's take a look at some examples. Clementi Integrated Transport Hub opened 2011, which means what? It was announced probably about 2006 to 2008. Right, in 2006 and 2008, do you see a spike in prices? And then when it's near completion in 2011, 2012, do you see the next spike in prices? Right? So that's what happens when an integrated transport hub comes into the area. Next, let's look at Bukit Panjang. Right, so for Bukit Panjang, it was opened in 2017, which means it was announced around 2010, 2012, that period. Right, so if you look in this period, 2010 to 2012, do you notice an increase in transactions as well as an increase in price? Right, so right here, many different transactions, especially over here. Right, why? Because buyers know and sellers know that there is something coming up. Next, when this was completed in 2017, even though 2017, remember, market not so good, right? But am I right to say there's still an increase in prices? Right, this is what happens when a transport hub comes in. So my question to you is this: do you want to come in before or after this integrated transport hub? Definitely before, right? Right, and that's why there's so much interest right now in District 21. It's one of the property hotspots in Singapore, something that is very exciting, and that's why we are talking about Forett today. So when it comes to Forett wise, what do we have? Coming in, a long private driveway leading into the development. We come to a grand drop-off point. This is a grand drop-off point. You turn clockwise and then you drop off, right? And the feel of it is very nice. We have got lounges and pavilions all across the development. This is one of them. Next is our social lounge. Our social lounge is actually the heart of the development. You notice it's actually like a glass room. This brings the green space and the pool space inwards to you, where you are. Right, looking in, you can just relax, enjoy the greens, enjoy the blues, which is the water features. And this is the kind of water features you get to enjoy. Right, our 50-meter lap pool. Towards the north of the 50-meter lap pool, we have our function room, our Forett Club. Right, and towards the west side, that's where you will also have our gym. Right, so you notice over here, we have a cascading waterfall. Right, over on top of this, there's also another pool. Right, so many pools across the development. In total, 5 pools. 5 pools. 4 lap pools, 1 kids pool. So green and blue spaces, our lawns, many manicured lawns all across the development. This is one of them, our spring lawn. And look at this, cascading waterfalls and one of our 30-meter lap pools. Alright, and this will be our heritage wall. This heritage wall was actually something that is preserved from the existing Good Luck Garden. So this is our Good Luck Garden wall. So Good Luck Garden wall, this is actually taken about 20-30 years to grow, and this is something that has been retained and enhanced for the new Forett at Bukit Timah. In terms of finishes, we actually have got 2 teams, our Gleam team and our Affluence team. Gleam will be used for our 3-bedroom premium, 3-bedroom dual key, 3-bedroom deluxe to our 1+ study, right? So this will be a light colored theme. And for our premium units, 3-bedroom premium and above, it comes with an Affluence theme. So if you notice, a lot of the color palette is quite similar, right? So the difference will be that it will be lighter for the Gleam selection lah, and then for the Affluence selection, it's a bit of a darker tone. So if you have buyers who like the light colors, right, then you can go for the Gleam. If they have a bit more budget, they prefer a darker theme, they can go for Affluence. Alright, so at Forett, 100% marble flooring. From 1+ study to 5-bedder, it's all using marble, right? Where there will be porcelain tiles will be actually in our enclosed kitchens only, right? As well as our bathroom and our balcony space also lah. So those will be coming with porcelain, right? In terms of our rooms, they come with natural timber, which is Burmese teak. So if you're familiar with Burmese teak, it actually is a more durable form of wood, right? Something that's natural and that is very durable, right? So wardrobes will be done with glossy laminate, right? So what we have, even for our 2-bedders, is actually an enclosed kitchen, right? So the enclosed kitchen comes with a window as well, so it can be used for cooking, right? This will be our 2-bedder. Our master wardrobes, it comes with accessory walls. It comes with our windows for the storage, so you can see what you are getting, right? As well as some lighting inside also, right? So our typical bathrooms, it comes with marble vanity tops. The lightings are also included, and this comes with a touch button that you can turn on over here. Taps, appliances, they are from Jessie. Alright, so a few layouts that I want to highlight. Our 1+ study, this will be something that sells out very fast. This will be quite unique because our 1-bedder master room, right, can put a full king-size bed together with 2 side tables, so it's larger than normal, right? And size-wise, it's 474 square feet lah, so good size as well, right? I think our 2-bedders will be something that's very hotly anticipated. Our 2-bedders comes with an L-shaped kitchen, come in with a little bit of privacy. Master room again can put a king-size bed and 2 side tables. Common room will be a queen size as well, right? And how we were able to reclaim the space, right, is if you notice, our balcony is very moderately sized, not too big, right? Aircon ledge also size reduced, right? And that's why we are able to fit more into the same space. Next, for our 2-bedroom plus study, this is what we have. Our 2-bedroom plus study will come with the enclosed kitchen. It comes with windows looking outwards, right? So what we have done is to flip around the typical layout. Typical layout over here is the kitchen, right? And maybe here will be the study. But we flipped it around so that the kitchen can be enclosed and yet still have windows inside, right? So our 2 rooms were on either side, like butterfly layout, right? And our bathrooms are over here lah, right? So some people ask, hey, kitchen next to bedroom ah? Yes, correct. That is the case, right? So this is actually a rediscovery of our traditional layouts. So if you are familiar, last time HDB in the 80s, 90s, the HDBs, right? The layout is like this. The master bedroom and the kitchen is actually back-to-back one, right? But of course, the orientation of the fire is on the opposite side lah, right? Same as over here, right? Why? Because this will enable you to have both sides have ventilation, okay? Right? So this is what you will have. 2-bed plus study with enclosed kitchen. It is the same for our 2-bedroom deluxe. We actually have got household shelter also. So if you remember in recent times, buyers always ask us, hey, where do we put our storage, right? So the answer is here. We can have our 2-bedroom with a household shelter, right? And this is within 732 square feet. Household shelter wise is 1.8 meters in depth or more. And therefore, if you want to have a helper's room, mattress inside, it is possible. Alright, so on plan, it looks like this, but you have to come to our show flat to see what it actually feels like, because the feel is very different. Okay, next, our 3-bedroom deluxe. This is also our show flat unit, right? We actually come with full height glass over here. So that's quite unique. It brings the light inwards, right? We have a rounded dining table. You actually can put a rounded dining table. And if you're familiar with how dining tables work, right? Usually, rectangle takes up less space, round table takes up more space. And that's the kind of space you have, right? Again, our household shelter can put a mattress inside also. A good sized living area, right? Our 3 bedrooms are, our common bedrooms are actually 9 square meters. And for our master bedroom, right, it's actually 13 square meters. Right, so a good size master bedroom also. Right, so this will be our 3-bedroom premium, very similar except with an addition of a WC. Next, I talk about our 3-bedroom dual key. So this is the best dual key layout I've ever seen. What we have, this is our studio unit. If you notice, washer, dryer included, fridge included, cooker, hob also included. Right, so it's fully equipped for this studio unit. So you can put a bed inside here as well as a study table. So it's actually fully equipped. We actually have got 3 baths for our dual key. And for the 2-bedroom itself, this is a proper 2-bedroom. Because you have an enclosed kitchen, you have 2 bedrooms, you have a household shelter as well, right, and the living and dining area. So a fully equipped 2-bedder as well as a common, as well as the studio unit. Right, so that's our dual key layout. Our 4-bedroom premium, right? Our 4-bedroom and 4-bedroom premium, the difference will actually be in the kitchen, right? This will be an L-shaped kitchen. This one is actually, and the other one is a straight line kitchen lah, right? So for us, our show flat unit is the 4-bedroom suite, right? So this one is very impressive. When you come over, you will see and you get to experience it. Look at the master bedroom size, right? And you still have a walk-in wardrobe. This one alone, right, is about 19 square meters. Haven't include your bathroom yet, right? So if once you include the bathroom, it's about 26 square meters. 26, where to find? 26, last time is actually some of the studio units already, right? Right, so that's what we have. One full space, good sized dining area. Ladder wise, we have a dry kitchen as well as a wet kitchen, right? Finishing wise, on point, very stylo Milo. Right, and finally, our 5-bedroom suites. So our 5-bedroom suites themselves, right, they are huge, 1884 square feet. Comes with a private lift lobby, comes with a household shelter, right? This one can become your helper's room. We have a helper's bath, we have a wet and dry kitchen, right? Our living and dining area is together, right? And look at how much space there is, right? So junior master is on one side over here, right, and then we will have our other rooms on the other side as well, right? So really a full-scale 84 square feet unit, right? This one will be very, very hotly contested, all right? Only 8 units, right? So this will be our layouts at Forett at Bukit Timah. I want to talk to you about something as well, because for Forett wise, we are actually the first launch to come after COVID, right? So we have a little bit of difference in terms of our booking process, because for us over here, right, what happens is this: our process is actually a bit the other way around. Because for you to view the show flat, your buyer must submit an expression of interest together with a check first. Thereafter, we secure an appointment to view the show flat. Thereafter, if they are okay to proceed, we confirm our LOA, right, together with the check. And thereafter, we will have our e-ballot, right? So that is the process that we have over here. And that is why, right, for buyers who are keen, we will encourage them to put in the expression of interest so that they can secure their show flat appointments, right? So this is something that we need to do simply because of the current situation. Per hour, on a per hour basis, we only can let in 60 people, right? Which means that it's actually about 3 groups per agency, right? And because of that, right, the slots are very, very hotly contested, simply because of the capacity, because of the need for safe distancing, right? So if you have buyers who are keen, encourage them to submit their EOI so that we can secure their viewing slots for them, right? So let me just talk a bit about some of the common objections. So some of the common objections is price, for example. 1,008 square feet, 不是很贵. Is the price right? Right. So this is what I did. I did a study of developments that were launched in 2019, freehold developments. Right. So these were developments that sold more than 10 units. Right. So what do we see? If you notice, these ones are OCR developments. These ones are RCR developments. Right. So RCR developments actually is about 2,000 to 25. So Forett as an RCR freehold development, if it launched at 2025, is that a fair price? Yes, right. And on the opposite side of the scale, OCR developments about 1,005 to 1,009. Right? So 1,005, where do you get? Park Como is at Changi. Right? Lattice 1. For Lattice 1, do you know where it is? I also don't know. Right, so I did a bit of research, and this is actually located at Sembawang Hills. Right, Sembawang Hills. Sembawang Hills, the PSF you're coming in at is 1,007, 1,008. 1,008 for Sembawang Hills. Right, for Urban Treasures, this is at Bedok. Right, Bedok pricing 1,009. So today, if Forett launches at 1,008 to 2,000 PSF, am I right to say that the pricing we are coming in at is Sembawang price, is Bedok price, is Balestier price? And isn't Bukit Timah an upgrade to all 3 of these locations? So that is the kind of attractive pricing we are coming in at for Forett, right? Another thing I want to share with you is the neighboring launches. In terms of our neighboring launches, right, this is what we have seen. Daintree itself is about 1,006 square feet. Units are larger. So in terms of a 3-bedder, it's about 1.7 mil already. In terms of a 2-bedder, it's about 1.2 mil. Right? For us at Forett, we actually start from 1.0 mil for a 2-bedder. Daintree wise, 1-bedder from 930. Our 1-bedder plus study starts from 8xx. Right? So that is the pricing advantage that Forett offers you. Okay, so what else we have? Mayfair Gardens and Mayfair Modern. These are also about 1,009, 2,000 PSF, and these are also en bloc development. Land cost very similar to us, right? But this is leasehold, right? So leasehold developments, whereas Forett is a freehold, same district, District 21, at leasehold prices, right? So sometimes people ask, hey, how does the price quantum-wise compare with the surroundings? Right, so if you notice, these are 2019 transactions. 2019 transactions in Beauty World area, Totak, High Heat, Totak. These are 2-bedders. Our 2-bedders are already transacted about 1.3 to 1.5 mil. Right, Forett 1.0xx onwards. In fact, for our premium units or deluxe units or our plus study, they will probably be around the 1.2 to 1.5, 1.4 plus kind of range as well. Alright? So, if your buyer is asking, then, but neighboring developments PSF very low leh, then I'll show you this. Because why? Neighboring developments, right? Yes, their PSF may be about 1,005, maybe about 1,004, right? But in terms of this, right, this is actually a 2-bedder, right? Square footage about 1,000 square feet, right? So, in terms of floor plan, what it looks like this, right? So if you notice, all the spaces for bay window for the balcony is same size as living room, right? Which means what? This is the space that you have. In fact, if you take all these spaces combined, right, it will actually equate to these 2 rooms. 300 square feet, 35% of the unit is in balcony, bay window. Master bedroom, master bathroom also got bay window. Bedroom wise, L-shaped bay window, right? So that is what we don't have in the newer layouts. Forett wise, our balconies are moderately sized, no more bay windows. Okay? So that is what we have at Forett at Bukit Timah. Reach out to your buyers, bring them in. The show flat is super impressive. I see already, oh, so lao nua. Right? It's drool-worthy. It's something that will not be out of place in the core central region. Attractive show flat, attractive pricing, only possible because of the current situation with COVID. If not for COVID, if you remember, the pricing projected for Forett was actually 2001 to 2004. But because of COVID, we are very attractively priced, right? So if you have buyers who are keen, reach out to me. My name is Jeremy, Oppa JBT, 88665577. I look forward to tag and close for you at Forett at Bukit Timah. Reach out to me. Project IC for Forett at Bukit Timah. Jeremy Tan, Oppa JBT, signing off.